Check. Cue lights. Test. 1, 2. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Saturday night is all right for fighting. Yes, it is. What is up, blind viewers? What's going on? Time Chaser, Sunny Girl, how's everybody doing? Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here. Nana Pam, Bam and Mike. Yes, this is going to be a short one tonight. We're not going to go this 2-hour crap like I usually do. Yeah, I usually post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Good evening, Mayhem RV. But I didn't post on Friday. Life happens. Had shit to do. Just didn't get time to shoot, edit, upload, and all that stuff. Joe Jordan popping in. I hear you, Mike. That's what I'm all talking about, man. I just didn't have time. And I was going to do something today, but I've been kind of busy with, like I said, life happens. Got to do shit around the house, get other stuff done. So, yeah. What's up? So I just thought I'd get on here real quick and do a little. Oh, it looks like it's that my stream health is weak. Oh, man. Yeah, is everybody seeing this all right? It says here on mine, it says my stream health is low. Output is low. Now, I didn't watch the live e-begging from my favorite YouTuber. I don't watch him anymore, man. I just don't. Hey, good for him. Good for him. He begged the whole time, the whole thing, huh? Yeah, well, I guess that's what some people do live streams for, just to get on there and make some extra scratch. No, I don't, Mike. There's no sense in it, man. Especially after all that crap he said rolling through your home state. That shit's messed up. And speaking of that, I just seen today that guy was commenting on your comment, and I kind of gave him what for too. I didn't delete the comments because I don't do that. I let everybody see who the assholes are. But yeah, I did kind of reply to all that stupid shit he was saying to you, man. But yeah, Saturday night, it's all right for fighting. Because down here on the bottom of YouTube, there's all kinds of little grievances and this and that, and yeah, his minions always badmouth me. I'm used to that. But there's all these little fights going on down here at the bottom of YouTube. So I thought I'd just give my little opinion on it real quick. I mean, sometimes it's fun to watch. As long as it's good old-fashioned Joshua, you know, fussing and fighting back and forth, calling each other names and stuff. It's quite entertaining. I like watching it and get a chuckle out of it. As long as keep all the blows above the belt. Now, I was watching Dave this morning. He mentioned the Swedes live stream. So I popped over and checked it out, and I watched that thing. And, yeah, that was quite entertaining, quite informative. Calling a lot of people out, talking a lot of stuff. That was pretty interesting. Now, I'm not Not trying to discredit or doubt or anything the Swedes. That's not what I'm saying. But while I was watching, I told Kathy, while I was watching, the only thing that kept going through my mind is, because I'm a thinker. I just don't just, everybody's talking about the Swedes. That's right, Dave. But I'm a thinker. So while I'm watching and paying attention and stuff, and JJ, I always, I'm a thinker. So whenever I hear the Swedes doing stuff, I know he's a joker. He jokes a lot, does all these little funny things, and he's a silly, crazy kind of guy, does a lot of joking. And I'm always thinking, yeah, he's talking all this stuff about, carpetbagger and this and that. And is it for real? Are we going to see in a couple weeks a big ha jokey thing? What's up, Carl? Everybody I didn't say hello to? Hello. But, yeah, I always think, like I said, I'm not trying to discredit the guy or say he was bullshitting or anything like that, but it's always in the back of my mind. It's like, is this for real? Are these guys really at each other's throats? Or again, like I said, are they going to be saying in a week, gotcha? They're going to be buddies again. But, yeah, I was just over on Anthony Sullivan's live stream too, just a little bit ago. I was going to do this a little bit earlier, but I saw he was doing live, so I didn't want to step on him. But I went over there, and oh man, he's having a field day. But yeah, there's a lot of chaos and drama down here at the bottom. So I just thought I'd have to just say something about it, because it's crazy. We got the it's a great script. Yeah. I wonder, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to call nobody a liar. I'm not saying it's not, but that shit's always in the back of my mind. It's like, because he's a jokester. He's a prankster. And how you go from being buddies and swapping stories and, here, I got this award. Come on over here and, do the acceptance speech. Everybody will get a kick out of it. It'll be a real hoot. And all of a sudden, man, it's like, bam. You talked about my stuff in public. And yeah, I did. Oh, well, you're a horrible father. Well, what about you? And now it's back and forth. And all this crap's coming out. And it's just craziness, man. I don't know. And we got the classic one, the one that's on my wall. The loose gunt. Mark Fun Jones. That's always fun to watch. But yeah, like I said, as long as it's like in the thumbnail, you'll see, keep it above the belt. Have at each other. There's no reason to bring up you finally got one, Carl Vlogs. But yeah, there's no need to be bringing people's moms and kids and wives and shit all into it. That shit's kind of crazy, man. But Blink if Tater is irritating. Yeah, I just think it's funny sometimes the way these people act down here, getting all crazy, snapping out, yelling at each other. But again, it is fun. It is fun to watch. It's fun to read comments. It's pretty fun. It is entertaining. Everybody loves drama. Dave knows. We watch these same YouTubers, and you watch something like Nomad Fanatic, and you're like, man, he's just getting his truck fixed and driving around. No drama. Nothing to report here. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's right. Oh, my. The Space Coast, yeah. I might be down on the Space Coast at the end of, well, I guess beginning of July. The Cocoa Beach, Melbourne area. I got friends down there. I think we're planning a trip to go down. Not sure if I'm going or not yet. But yeah. So it's a slow Saturday evening. Finally got done doing all my other things that needed tending to. So I just figured I'd get on here and say, hey, what's up, everybody? I know I didn't post on Friday like I usually do. But yeah, got to take care of stuff. And plus, my wife's sick. She's got some kind of crazy cold. Went to the doctor, got some medicine. And now it's loosening all the gunk up in her lungs, and she's coughing and hacking and keeping us both up all night. So I'm running on a little bit of sleep. Just had to do a whole bunch of paperwork and filling out crap for all kinds of shit. Got to go to the pier. Cool. I believe she runs into the girl. Yeah, thanks, Tom Chair. Yeah, she should be on the upswing of it. It's just when it's this time of year and you get those little sniffly colds and shit. I'm in Harrisburg. But yeah, when you get those sniffly colds and you kind of feel a little crappy in this transition period where it starts getting warm and nice out, it just seems to hang on for longer than if you get a cold in the winter, you know? I don't know. I will, Glenda. What's up, Heat Seeker? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I know, Tim. I've been doing it wrong all this time, and Dave finally shares all his secrets, and now I got to change everything. Crotchy and Seymour are spending a weekend in the Poconos. That's it, man. In one of them big Champlain glass tubs. Oh, man. Ron John Surf Shop. Yeah, I got the sticker on the wall. Ron John sticker on the wall over there. What's up, Sandy? I ask everybody what they're doing on this fine weekend, but apparently not a whole lot, or you wouldn't be here yakking with me. Yeah, Tater did have one. What's up, John? Kind of fighting we talking about? All the little stuff down here at the bottom of YouTube. Grado. You know, all the little feuds, fussing and fighting. Dave brought my attention to the Swedes live stream that he did in the middle of the night when all us East Coasters were sleeping. So I went over and checked it out. 12 cups of coffee, rearrange your living room, mounted 7 wall mounts. Damn. Yeah, man, if I'm down that way, I'll hit you up here on YouTube, let you know when I'll be around and in what areas. We can meet up, have lunch or something if I'm down that way, if I actually go. Love is a battlefield. Yes, it is. Everybody does love each other down here. Did I hear Evie's rant today? Yeah, I did. I actually just watched it a little bit ago. The one about why the van YouTubers don't make it or something like that. Yeah, I just watched that one. Feuds? What feuds? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Now it's the Swedes and Carpetbagger and Anthony Sullivan in the Carpetbagger and, well, just about everybody in the Carpetbagger. Big Time in the Carpetbagger. And then we got Loose Gunt and Mark Fun Jones. There's a bunch of little ones. I tried to watch one of Dave 2D's live streams and I just couldn't. He was in the car jiggling around, and then the other one he had it and he was swinging around. I wanted to puke after about 2 seconds, so I bailed on that shit. What size t-shirt do I wear? The double X. I'm a big fatty. No, I'm a big deal. I'm 6'1" and I weigh about 230. Double XL. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Craig showed up. What's up? Yeah, Evie was talking about, well, here's what I'll, what's up, Yo-Yo Max? Here's what I'll say about what Evie said. Here's the deal. Back when there was the YouTubers that were doing the nomads, the RV and the van life, whatever, there were some. They weren't everywhere, but they were there. And people were like, hey, hey, check this out. These guys are running around and let's watch them and see where they're going and what they're doing and everything. And then all of a sudden, all this RV shit took off like crazy. People were, there's my Carolyn. People were going nuts, and soon everybody and their mom was getting RVs or living in their vans or whatever and being nomads, and the lifestyle just took off. So people saw that, hey, you can get a couple bucks making some YouTube videos, traveling around and just recording your life and your lifestyle. So now you just can't swing a dead cat without hitting an RV channel. So now the competition is like crazy. And the RV movie, yeah, I did a little thing about that a little while back. But yeah, so now everybody, and so there's competition. Lots and lots and lots of competition. And you start running around, you got to try to find your the personalities that you like. Because there's so many people out there doing the same place, same thing, say at the same place, and some of them are doing it at the same time. So you got to find the people that you like and are doing what you're interested in. So she said something about, well, the old people, they aren't watching these younger kids like her, the younger, not kids, but the younger folks like they are. And my thought is because a lot of people worked, saved, did whatever, then retired. Maybe they were weekend warriors or took vacations and went RVing or whatever. And then when they retired, they said, hey, we like traveling. We got money. We got an income. We can go hit the road and see shit now. And they go. And they do. And if they make videos, they get some extra spending cash, but they share it and they're like, hey, there we go. As for the younger crowd, the bunch of able-bodied young people just want to go, hey, I'm sharing my awesome, amazing life that you wish you had, so why don't you pay me and fund my awesome lifestyle while you sit in your shitty little house with a flushing toilet in your little neighborhood where you can't move your house if you don't like your neighbors. Fund my awesome lifestyle. And that's what turns a lot of the older crowd off, because they're out there paying their own way, while the able-bodied youngins, that don't need to worry about health care issues and all other bullshit, are going, isn't my videos cool? Isn't it fun to watch me in the desert? Isn't it awesome to watch me drive from California to Arizona? Thank you. As the old people are going, hey, we're going to hit Mount Rushmore and check it out. And then we're going to go somewhere else and check it out. And we're going to share it with you. So that's why it's hard for these younger folks to get some of the older folks to watch their shit. Just my opinion. All right, now I'll try to catch up with you guys, since I was ranting and wasn't paying no damn attention to you at all. It would be on Living Free Mikey and TM Movies, where he is edited, and Mikey's laptop was Kevin Elvis. No, I don't think I saw that one. I do watch TM Movies though once in a while. No, I don't think they're going to break. I mean, you never know, but I don't think that's the plan. I think the plan is double the trouble, double the income. Stickers. Kitsy. it's like I think it's just like I said. He's got his little. She's driven, in my opinion. She's more driven than he is. He wants stuff, but he wants to do as little as possible to get stuff. And as soon as he gets a buck in his hand, he's got a, oh, well, ooh, I want this. I want this. Now I got money. Ooh. And he goes and gets. Where I think she's a little bit more, let me see how to do this and try to do it and throw everything I got at it and do something. So now, instead of being cramped up and stuck in a van, and I mean, I'm the first one to tell you, I love my wife to death, but if I was stuck in a van with her 24/7, one of us would probably be dead and the other one would be in jail. Because that's just too much, man. So now, you know, one can go, if they're just sitting around and Jed's sleeping half the day away and Evie wants to go explore and make a video, she can go do that. They can, kind of like what Nomadic Fanatic and Angela are doing, you know, camp together, and then, hey, if Evie wants to go run off, then she can go run off, and Jed can sit there or not. He can make a video, but it's not them doing 2 videos at the same spot together, you know. So he can do one somewhere else. She can do one, and they can double that income, I think. But I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to affect things, because now you got 2 vehicles to register and inspect and then license and maintain and fuel and all that shit instead of just the one. So, you know, who knows? But I don't think it's like, hey, we're splitting up. It might lead in that direction. I'm not saying it will or it won't, but, you know. Josh T, that's funny. But yeah, YouTubers we're all a strange breed, I think, to be on here doing this. Link. Yeah, she's Russian. Yeah, that's a good point. If she's driven enough to come here for a better life, she's driven enough. A lot of people like that that come from other countries are like that. Not everyone, but a lot. Oh, that's right. Damn it. I burped. Now everybody's going to rate it. But, yeah, I just think that she has a little bit more oomph to her, you know? She wants to go do, and, you know, like I said, I mean, I made that video about her. I mean, she throws everything at it. She went out and did her research. She throws everything at it. The only thing that really annoys me the most about her videos is I got to set through 19 fucking commercials to her 10-minute video, because she has them every 5 seconds. But I guess if, you know, she's raking in the money a lot more than I am, I guess. Yeah, that's exactly it. They did complain about the money. Then they got boosted boards and the motorcycle, and now they're going to rip everything out of the one little van and redo the whole thing, and talking about drones and this and that. So, yeah, I get it. I get it. Blew out your left speaker. Sorry. Now, Dave, if you do ad blocker, you're a dickhead. I'm going to tell you that straight up. I'm going to put as blunt as you can. I'm on here to make money. You're on here to make money. Now, I know I'm not going to get rich, but if you don't support people and you don't watch their ads and get money while you're sitting there sucking up and putting on 2 videos a day so you can get money, and you use ad blocker, I'm going to say right now, you're an asshole. That's just my opinion. Oh, I know it's available. If you don't use it, I'm not yelling at you, but if you do, I am. No, I just think as, you know, I hate the word, the little term, but content creator. If you're on here trying to make a couple bucks and you're not like like Lou or Stingray who're just on here to say whatever, and they don't care. They ain't worried about money. That's why they can say anything and everything, and it's hilarious. But if you want to make a couple bucks and you're putting ads on your shit, but you're not supporting the other creators that you're watching and you're putting ad blocker up, I think that's a dickhead move. Now, if you're one of these people that just have YouTube and aren't creators, and they're just on here to watch, if they want to use an ad blocker, I don't see a problem. But other people that want people to watch their ads for money and use it, I think that's pretty low. Oh, for Facebook too. I don't get on Facebook anymore hardly. Facebook's worn out to me. Facebook is about as relevant as MySpace is anymore, in my opinion. I don't know if they make more money, Kathy. I don't think it makes more money. I think as long as you watch a certain amount of the ad. And I mean, when you're on a big channel, because they got those non-skippable ads. You don't even have the option to skip them things. They're like 15 or 30 seconds long, and you don't have the option. Yeah, that's true, Dave. The other thing I noticed a couple people do, I can't remember who it was, but just recently I was like, oh man, these guys are pushing a product like a sponsor, not like not like you do, Dave, with your 10 deal and stuff. I know we all know that's, but when you do it for real, technically you're supposed to warn people. And if you don't, that's a big no-no, and you're supposed to get a strike or a flag or a demonetized or some shit. Craig said Dave's going to do a super chat for Mikey money. Jacob banned you because I asked if I knew who was a fudge packer. Handy Hippie. I see somebody said hi to Handy Hippie. I missed him. What's up, Handy Hippie? Oh, Mark, not Mike. Oh. See, my blind ass said Cena, an M and an A. An M and a K, and I thought it was Mike right away. Grado, the only human I've never on Facebook. Right now, you ain't missing much. You can set up what's a time limit they have to watch, and you can add some during your vid. Oh, gotcha. What's a fudge packer? Taking it in the back door, let's say, to put it nicely, I guess. Craigslist fudge. Oh yeah, I watched that the video Dave did about the homeless dude. Do a cartwheel and handstand for more views. Yeah, that would be fun. What do I think about living free begging? It's nothing new. That's all he ever does. I looked at Tucker's coach. Boring. Living free begs. That's all he does, man. if he ain't making fun of people that are, we'll say, less fortunate than him, even though, well, he got his new RV, but at the time he lived in a little fucking box smaller than a jail cell, but he was making fun of people that, you know, lived in a house and had a car parked in the driveway. Is begging against the rules? No. Yeah, I saw that guy said he was a surgeon, Dave. I was like, wow, damn. That's a big drop from a surgeon to that. Yeah, $800 super chat. Is that what he got? $800? I heard different numbers. I heard 6. I heard 1,000. I heard 800. I heard a couple different. But either which way, hey. Yeah, he is the one that did the. I could hold up this spoon, tell you it's blue, and you'd tell me it was red if you were losing your sight or something. You know how he laughs like a fucking mental patient. When we doing Name That Tune again? I don't know. It'll be a little while, a couple weeks, but yeah, we're gonna do it again. We'll do it before he goes. Unibasis goes in for his second shoulder surgery. We'll do it before that, because then after that he'll be incapacitated to play for a little while. Yeah, Mikey, you got that right. Yeah, I agree, Sonny. He did get too much. Whatever it was. If you got a buck, you got too much. But, hey, you figure it's not the fact that he got money or not the fact that he got $800. The thing that scares me is that there's that many people that watch him and actually want to give him money. That's the scary part. That's what makes me go, oh, man. Good one, Cassie. I just read that right before it went away. Yeah, doesn't it scare you, Sonny? Doesn't it make you go, man, just think. This crazy dude that goes, woo, and puts the brim of his hat against a tree and just stares at it and says all those horrible things about people in Alabama. Got that many people that go, oh, yeah, this guy's awesome. Let's give him money. That's fucked up. Yeah, Mikey Mike, but yeah, I was a big asshole, dickhead, and I was a worthless piece of shit for making that video saying that he wanted that much money for his RV because that's what he paid for it, and he deserves it, and that's the American way, and why are you saying that? What, were you expecting to sell it for less? Well, yeah. Said it a million times. If I go out and buy this mic for $100, and then I use it for 5 years, and then I put it up for sale, am I going to sell it for $100? Well, if you buy it, you're an idiot. You can go buy a brand new one with 0 hours, 0 use for $100. So why would you spend $100 for one that's been used for 5 years? What kind of morons go do shit like that? But no, I'm an asshole, and they just bombarded my channel with shit. There's a video of Mikey getting beat down and thrown in the river. That would be fun to watch. Yeah, he got all mad because people were calling him and asking him questions, and he'd answer all the questions, and then they'd never call him again. But hey, you don't have to be Mikey for that shit to happen to you. That's a good name, a Walmart tramp. He's always at Walmart. Like I said, I don't get why people want to call themselves a nomad and living free and I'm boondocking and I'm living a good life in a Walmart. Get the hell out of here. If you're traveling, you know, and you're going from state to state and you're driving, you get tired and you say, hey, got to pull over for the night. Let's find a Walmart. That's one thing. But going from Walmart to Walmart, staying there for days on it, if that's fucking being a nomad and living the good life, I'll keep my blind ass here in my shitty little house. Exactly. Garden Earth guy, why the hell live there? Unibasis is on it. He don't play. Like he always says, can't dodge a wrench. Yeah, that ain't camping at all, Glenda. Nomad, not glad. It's funny because, like I said, I started watching all these people because I was actually interested in traveling around and seeing some shit while I could still see. My wife would have to drive, of course, but you got that right, hippie. But you know, you watch some and you go, hey, this does look like fun and it's doable. It looks like a lot of work, you know, but then you see others and you're like, no, there's no way. I don't want to do that. There's no damn way. But and then, I mean, when I first started looking into it and I had no clue about anything, you know, you could go get a pretty decent RV and new one, or maybe like a year old, you know, leftover for a decent price. Now, fuck. If I'm going to go spend $120,000, I'm going to go buy a house. I'm not going to go buy some damn RV that as soon as you drive it off the lot, unlike a car loses value right away too. But damn, an RV, man, 120 grand on an RV, you pull it off the lot, yeah, it's worth 30. Them things depreciate instantly. Nomad news. Service geezers wanted. Yeah, I don't mind camping, but I like, first of all, I'm 6'1", and like I said, I'm 6'1", and weigh like right around 230 pounds. So a van, no, not happening. I'm too old to be crawling around on my damn hands and knees on that hard ass van floor. If I can't stand up, it ain't for me. That's one. And then two, you got my old blind ass, and then my wife who has some issues, who she'll have to drive everywhere. And if something happens, then there you go. You got an old, she's not as old as me, but an older female and an old blind guy out there going, fuck, now what are we going to do? But, I mean, as far as like dumping black and gray tanks and doing all that stuff and, you know, taking the Navy shower, the military showers and shit like that, boondocking, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Because I'd always be able to go to a campsite, get a full hookup, plug in, go take a shower, a real long one and all that shit. But it's just some of the stuff, man. And then the whole thing. Because I did all the research. I did all kind of shit, you know. It's like, what do you get? Do you get a Class A? Do you get a Class C? Do you get a tow behind? If the thing breaks down, now your whole house is in the shop for, it could be months. Your whole house could be, held for ransom for months while they work on shit. And if you get a Class A, you can't take it just anywhere. You got to take it somewhere in it. And then if you get some tow behind shit, yeah, okay, now you can drop your trailer off somewhere and get it fixed and still drive around. But now you don't have a place to live, and I don't know. It's just a pain in the ass. And then if you get something decent tow behind to actually live in, and now you got to go spend $1 bazillion on some big ass fucking truck that can actually pull it without killing yourself. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think, I mean, that's what I would lean towards, is a Class C. But then again, like I said, if it breaks down, now you got to fucking find, they don't let you live in it in the damn parking lot while they're working on it. Now you got to live in an AMC Pacer. Yeah, lots of view. Lots of window space. You got good view everywhere. And, yeah, I'm the anti-Grand Poobah. You got that right. But now you got to find a fucking hotel room, and they ain't cheap. The Hornet, that was my first car. I called it the Sting. 3 in a tree. Yeah, it is better to have a good home base. You're right, but I know my broke ass, I can't afford to pay all the bills to keep everything running at home while I'm out traveling around in some fucking RV that I can't afford either. And okay, now I'm driving around looking at stuff, but I can't even eat. I can't look at, I'm looking at it, but I can't go enjoy it because I can't pay to get in or anything. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, Kickstart Line Screw did say windows are bad. I watched that video. A schoolie. Yep, school buses, they call them schoolies. Yeah, I ain't renting shit. Oh, Pippi got a new truck? No shit. Damn, shit's flying by. Trying to keep up, but can't. Just Photoshop an RV and beg. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should get a green screen, shouldn't I? and get a RV camped along the river, parked along the river behind me, and I could get out and show you guys. This is my RV. Please support my lifestyle. It's an awesome lifestyle. It's better than yours. I can't afford it, so you guys, please fund my lifestyle. I know you'd like to have an RV and go drive around too, but you're not. I am. So give me your money so I can keep doing it. Yeah. I live in a van down by the river. Hey there, there's Evie. I was just talking about you earlier, Evie, about your video that I watched today. Don't start, Josh. Be nice. You don't have to kiss her ass, but be nice. If you read the comment I left on that video, pretty much that, I was just kind of paraphrasing and repeating what I said, that a lot of the older folks that did it and started out the stuff that you were talking about, they were doing it and everybody's like, hey, this is pretty cool. We get to watch these people do this shit. And then the RV lifestyle and everything, the nomads got real popular and it just blew up. And now there's so much competition. You got to find somebody that you can relate to their personality, because there's just so many RV channels out there. And you can't just watch a whole bunch of them because, oh yeah, I just saw somebody 2 weeks ago at that same place talking about the same thing, and they're pointing everything out. And so everybody's doing the same thing at the same time in the same space, and it gets old and boring. So you got to kind of shop around. And then about how a lot of the older folks don't like watching the younger people because the older folks worked and did whatever they had to, and they got their retirement plans and everything, and they're out funding their own way, and they're living their lifestyle and supporting it and funding it. And most, not all, but most of the younger ones, and we all know who they are, you know, they're out there and they're like, hey, this is an awesome lifestyle. Isn't it cool? I know I'm young and able-bodied and I could probably work, but I really don't want to. I'm making videos and showing you what I'm doing, so give me money. And that's what turns a lot of the old people off. And that's why they don't watch a lot of the younger ones. But then a lot of the older ones get sucked into the Grand Poobah cult leader stuff. Follow Bob Wells. And he's bad news I'm talking about. I'm serious. I don't know, man. I mean, he's got some knowledge if you want to watch and learn about some certain things. But to follow him and believe him, I don't know, man. Come by these little trailers. They're awesome. Come on, these ones right here. The ones that I'm talking about. Not any other ones, these ones. No, I'm not doing it for money or fame or fortune or anything. I want you guys to all break away from society. Come to me and I'll show you how to do it. Follow me. I am your savior. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that guy. That's right. Don't drink the Bob Kool-Aid. Thank you, Pooch. Don't give Dave no more ideas for any more channels. He'll have a Camo Dave channel, a Dave Hughes channel, a Tanky Poo channel, a Crotchy channel, Yeah, I just read your comment, Evie. Yeah. Bob, minimal millennials. There's a couple other ones that are just like them, man. Oh, yeah. Look where we're staying. We're staying in, what's his name's dad's house? This huge condo in the middle of the jungle somewhere, and they're driving around in their Mercedes and all this other shit. And, oh, yeah, we're van dwellers and we're nomads. And they're living in this fucking 4-story mansion for a week for free. They're a bunch of little fucking trust fund babies is what they are. I'm a trust fund baby. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to go buy my new Mercedes-Benz van and I'm going to live in it and tell you guys how wonderful my life is, but I still need all your money because I just can't swing it. I don't know, Kathy. He probably does got some big house somewhere. I mean, you could, Evie, but they've been done to death. I know Lion Screw talked about a couple of people like that. I know Dave 2D does roasts about people like that all the time. I mean, you wouldn't be the first one. I'm sure you won't be the last. See, and they're the ones that some of the people get. I mean, if you're new to this and you just start going in here and you start typing in shit, like, van dwellers or nomads or whatever, and these guys pop up and you start watching them, they give everybody else a bad name. Because they're like, oh, wait a minute. And if you have half a brain, which we were just talking about all the Mikey fans, so not everybody on here can actually think. But if you start watching them, you're going, okay, look. These people say they live in this van, and it's pristine. The seat, the leathers on the seat is still perfect. There's no dirt in the cracks. There's nothing. There's not a sock laying on the floor. There's not a fork in the damn sink. Nothing. There's just, everything is just pristine. And they've been living in this thing for years. And I don't care how anal you are, or meticulous, or a clean nut freak, or whatever. There's no way. No bugs splattered on the windshield, no scratches, no rust stain, nothing. This thing is immaculate. And then this girl comes out and she's dressing and she's changing and she's like got 45 outfits and 14 pairs of shoes. And where the hell are you keeping all this shit in that little ass van? And not having a drawer open with a little, like I said, a little sleeves tucked out over the side or something. And then they got this big ass Rottweiler, the one couple and shit. And like, don't tell me all three of you live in that damn van. You're in that van once a week, if that, for a weekend a month. You make a video and you go back to your condo on the beach. Get the hell out of here. You don't live in that damn thing. Hippie cutting the grass. Don't run over no bees. Yeah, if you guys want to see some cool stuff, go over to the Handy Hippie channel, man. That stuff is funny. It's not funny. It's kind of interesting. He relocates, moves bees and stuff when they're on porches and whatever. That's just one of the things he does. He flips houses and stuff too, but he's got an up-and-coming channel. Go over and give him a look-see. We're going to help him get off the ground, get this thing rolling, get some subs and some views, give him some tips and pointers on how to do all this fun stuff. And I do mean fun. It's so fun here on YouTube. That's right, Kathy. I can't see, but I can see more than a lot of people do. It is rough living in a van. I bet it would be. That's why I don't like people talking badly about my Carolyn, because she lives in her van. She's in her van, but you don't see her all nappy-headed and face all undone and feet all black from walking around in the dirt and all that stuff. So being an older person living in a van and still keeping yourself up, that can't be easy, you know? She rolls into the truck stops or wherever, and she goes and gets her showers. She still goes and gets her hair did and her nails did. Wakes up and puts on a face. You know, and that's above and beyond, because most of these people, like I keep saying it, a lot of these people got Class C's with a damn full bathroom right behind them, and they don't keep themselves up that good. But, yeah. I will say, Carolyn, the last video I watched of yours, I think it was the last one. Damn, girl, you need to clean that windshield. There was bug splatters and drips and shit all over the windshield. And we're looking out the windshield. I think it was when you were leaving Dan's. Blue Van Dan's. Yeah, that's the one. You were leaving his place again. And you had the camera out the windshield. I was like, good Lord, look at all the bug splatters. And I don't know if that one was bird shit or just a big bug splatter. And it looks like water runs down the front of the windshield. It's like, good God, girl, why are you showing me this? Yeah, I bet there are, Carolyn. Cooking demos with dirty hands. Yes, he made times to pull his PayPal link down, and he ignored them. Oh, really? Yeah, I stopped watching, Mike. I know it's not much, but every time I click and that ad plays and he gets that 1/10 of a cent or whatever it is for me, I don't even want him to get that. So I don't watch him no more. I get my Mikey news from you guys hearing this, but whenever Dave talks about him, that's what I know. That's when I know what's going on. Yeah, I mean it's got to be tough when you're out there, especially if you're not all outfitted with everything, you know, like the solar and stuff, so you can go off grid and still charge all your shit and run a fan or an air conditioner or whatever. Yeah, Charles. That's if you yeah. I'm paying Dave. I pay Dave to watch Mike videos. he sends me over a transcript. And whenever I get the transcript, I put money in his PayPal account. Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, when I say my Carolyn for Caravan Carolyn, and then Carolyn's RV Life is the other Carolyn. So that's why if you hear me say my Carolyn, it's my Carolyn and the other Carolyn. Because I don't want to say Caravan Carolyn, and then I'll start talking like Dave and start calling her Camper Van Carolyn and everything else. So I made it easier on myself, so you guys can't make fun of me like I make fun of Dave. See, I'm smart. The other Carolyn, yeah, she's Bob's right-hand man. Carolyn's RV Light. Yeah, RV Carolyn. Yeah, I watched a couple of things and I was like, oh, I can't take too much of her. I mean, Sonny, yeah. Hey, what's up, Mark? Sonny, yeah, I mean, she always says she's a real introvert, and I believe that she is, but how can you be that much of an introvert and then throw yourself in the middle of the RTR? I don't know. I'd be going nuts if I really truly was. No, I'm live today because I had all kinds of stuff to do. Life happens, and I didn't get a video out yesterday. I usually post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I didn't have time to record, edit, upload, and all that stuff. And again, I didn't have time to get one out today, so I just figured I'd jump on, do a live stream, chitty chat for a bit, to let y'all know that I didn't abandon my post, that I still care. And I know you miss me so, because I'm such an awesome person. Yeah, just kidding. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and say howdy, y'all. But yeah, sometimes life happens and you just ain't got time for YouTube. You got to do shit. I was rifling through paperwork and getting things straightened out. And what's up, Cynthia? So yeah, I just had to get on and say my 2 cents about this and that and see what y'all was into and what you wanted to talk about. Campervan Kevin did a live stream and seemed ticked and was telling everyone it is what it is. Hey, I said it when everybody first started doing it, like the Woo and the Carpetbagger and all them people. And then Dave caught on and he said it again. But it's true. She made a video addressing how she got herself ready for the RTR. Oh, really? Hey, what's up, Lou? But yeah, it's now say I would enact super chat, okay? Let's say maybe 10 people. Let's say, okay, we're going to give good old BlindViews a couple bucks, and that'd throw me a couple bucks. If I went on 2 days or the next day or 2 days, even a week later, and did another live super chat, do you think those same 10 people go, oh, well, we're going to support BlindViews again? No, they're not going to give. Maybe one more person does. But it's not like you can get on here every day. And like I was saying, you know, some of these guys just walking around the middle of the night, shooting in the dark, or setting their camera up and saying, oh, I got to go, I'll be right back. And then just walking away for 5 minutes and just showing nothing. Just talk amongst yourselves. And just while money is just racking up. Yeah, that's only going to last so long. So I guess they're going to milk it while they can because the shit's going to run out, you know? Now, of course, it's easier when you got 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 than it is when you got 1,000. But, yeah, you're going to go through anyone that might want to give you a buck. You're going to go through it real quick, the first 1 or 2 times, and then it's going to be, okay, that's it. You got it. Go away. Stop the super chat shit. And hey, but that's just the way it is. All right, I'm missing a lot, but let's see. Where did I see? Did Panda get her RV fixed? She broke down in Texas. Oh, I didn't know that. But Lou's giving hugs. Glenda, that's awesome. Good weather. Okay. Angela isn't ready to forget. She got really hurt, in my opinion. Yeah, I think she did too. Kevin is a little skunky. Carolyn is that too. All right, Dan and Pam, thanks for coming. Yeah, I wasn't sure at first with the Angela thing, but you know, it would have. Carolyn said your breakdown was no biggie. It's all fixed now. Okay. But it's the thing that now if she was gonna capitalize on it and just start pumping out videos because she got a bunch more subscribers and viewers because of Eric, then I would say, okay, something's fishy. But, you know, no problem, Glenda. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Really do. Really do. But yeah, so I don't think I don't think there's anything weird going on her end of it anyway. Because like I said, if it would have been me and it was something fishy, I'd have waited a little bit and then I'd have started just pumping out videos, because all them people would have been like, yeah, what's going on? Because she had them, and if you wait too long, you're gonna lose them. So I think it was real on her end that she was actually legitimately hurt. Starting a good thing, maybe, I guess. Seems people like to listen to me yap on the live streams. It's introverts can handle large crowds, but in small doses. Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know really. I mean, I don't know that much about it. I know what the word means and the definition, but I mean, I'm not one, so I really don't know how people deal with it or have to deal with it or have to prepare to deal with it. But it just seems strange to me for someone that is, I mean, and I guess there's like everything else, there's different degrees of it, but she seems like she's a really, since she left her corporate job, that she's really standoffish with people and just doesn't want to deal with it. And then to throw yourself into something that size for that long would be, you know, kind of freaky, but I guess you can handle it. Oh, you're one, Julie? So I guess you can psych yourself up and kind of prepare yourself for a little small dose of, I guess, say like going to a concert or out in a big crowd of people to do shit. The closest thing that I can relate to is, yeah, an introvert in need of attention. Yeah, that's kind of true. But I've gone to, since my eyesight went really, really bad, I've gone to a few, like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. They do their, you know, their Christmas tour thing. Really good show. And I went, the last time I went, I mean, it was like, whew, it was very overwhelming, because just imagine being able to see, you know, that much, and just having all those people just whizzing by you out of nowhere. You can't see nothing but what is, say, the size of maybe like a $50 right in front of you, and nothing beside you, around you, above you, below you, and you're holding onto somebody's arm, walking through this ginormous crowd of people, and everything's just like whizzing by you. I was never so happy to get to a seat in my entire life. It was just, it was crazy. And then towards the end of the concert, when I knew it was getting over, I was like, oh, the anxiety started to come back up. All right, old farmer's wife, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, it's like, oh man, now I got to get out of this and go through it again. So I guess we sat there and kind of let the crowd go. But some venues, when you go and like they see me with the cane or something, they actually move some little ropes and let me through a different way sometimes to get to where I need to go and all that stuff. So, but yeah, it is like sensory overload. You got that right. But no, I didn't see Stingray in here, Lou. I don't know if he's got something to do or he's out just chilling or got band practice or something. I'm not sure. I actually spoke to him yesterday for a little bit. Do all the roadies know each other? Not all, but there are a lot that do. Some bands have roadies that go with them. Other bands have just a small handful of roadies that go with them, and then when they get to wherever, there's a whole shitload that they, depending on the size of the band too, there's a whole shitload that they hire from there, and then they, they unload, set up, and then they load the trucks at Ericker, and then they drive to the next city, and then it's a whole new bunch of guys. And when you do it for a while, you do get to know other roadies and other band members and shit like that. Some security people and yeah. But no, they don't all know each other. Oh, I don't know how many years it was. It was off and on, really. Started out at a young age and was just right around here, and then went different places and down in Maryland. Went down there for a bit, New York for a bit, and then came back home and stayed. And then the bands kind of went around in not in a real big area, but we traveled a bit, and then we just stayed. It was in different bands at different times doing different shit. And then since I was just a light man, I wasn't always with the same band. I was with one for a while, and then they'd break up for whatever reason, and then I'd find another one, and then somebody would just say, hey man, we need a light show for a night. So I just go do it for a night for somebody, and just shit like that. But I've been doing it for a long time. Oh, cool, Camo Billy. Sunday morning there, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get a video up yesterday, and I didn't get one up today, all the edited bullshit, so I just figured I'd pop on and do a live stream. And as usual, I thought I was going to be quick, and I just looked up, and it's already been 1 hour and 8 minutes, and it feels like I've been on here for about a half hour. This shit flies when you're doing this. Not anymore. I got some scraggly stuff around here and there, little bits and pieces, but no, I don't have mayhem. I don't have all that shit no more. It's a lot of shit to store, so that's money I don't need to be paying to keep shit that I can't do anymore. I can't be climbing around and running cables and hanging lights and aiming lights and putting on gels and programming the other shit and setting up boards, and I just can't do it anymore. One, I'm too old, and two, I just can't fucking see. Is there anything different I would do as far as YouTube or live stream? That's kind of a broad, open-ended. I really don't know exactly what you mean, Kathy. Me personally, or if I was in charge of YouTube, or what exactly do you mean? When Eric broke down and called his mind for moral support, I missed that. Yeah, Teresa, unfortunately, as often as I try, it just doesn't turn out to be short. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but yeah, I mean, a lot of bands bitch because they get light men and they just make lights flash. They don't care. But I would go to all the practices from whatever band I was in, and I knew when time changes were, when leads were, who was playing the lead, when, where, like at the beginning, how we were going to start, when there should be lots of fog, when there's not, who's going to be doing what, and where they're going to be standing at this particular time, so I can set up little things so spotlights will swing down and hit them, and all that other good fun stuff. What songs were being played in what order, the set list and all that shit. So yeah, it was like a real show. It's kind of like, again, I got you, Kathy. I read it. I will answer you. Again, not to do the pat in the back or anything, but it's like this YouTube stuff. When I started doing it, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, and I even said I was a light man. I was used to being, behind the scenes. Nobody cared who I was or what I was doing. Nobody looked at me. Nobody gave a shit. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting in front of a camera, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, And then I started to see other people and look at their videos and go, I learned how to edit and do all this other stuff. So I taught myself, and I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability, the best that I can, the best that I know how, and try to keep learning. So that's the way I approached the whole lighting thing too. I'm not just going to go out there and hit a button and let it just chase by itself and just sit back and, yeah, I'm a light man. Look what I did. I set up some stuff and I hit a button on a computer board. No, I actually ran lights. Now, Kathy asked me what I would do different, if there was anything I would do different as far as YouTube and live streams and stuff. There's a couple things I want to do, and I will be doing, but along with what I just said, I have to figure out how exactly to do it so when I present it to you guys, it's not shit. So there's a couple little technical things that I almost got figured out. I just didn't quite get it figured out how it's going to work and how everything's going to come together. Again, so when it's up there and you guys watching it, it's not shit. It's something that you want. If you see the first one, you're going to go, hey. And I say, I'm going to do this little series, and there's going to be 3. And if you watch the first one, you're going to say, hey, this was pretty cool. And if you like it, you're going to you're going to look for the second and third one. And so yeah, I'm trying to I've been working on it for a little bit now, and I almost got it ready, but not quite. It's not to my likings. Yeah, donate to me for a self-driving RV. Yeah, that one self-driving car already hit and killed somebody on a bike. Yeah, I ain't doing that. And as far as live streaming goes, Kathy, I don't think I'd do too much different. I'd like to pop one and do a couple that are just, real short, quick and get off. But, you look down, you look at the number of the people that are in here, and you're like, oh man, there's, 70, 80, 90 or whatever people in here. You just don't want to bail. And time flies, and you just don't realize you've been on here yakking for over an hour. But, I'm not just sitting down in a dark room with a shitty camera or a phone or wherever it is, and, I got my little thing scrolling and shit, and it's, it's different, I think. It's not like everybody else's live streams, whether it's better or worse. All right, Lou, thanks for popping in, buddy. And I just don't, like I said, I don't like to do what everybody else is doing exactly the way they're doing. And I always like to try to do it to the best that I can. Like I said, I could, I could take all this scrolly shit off. I could just sit here and talk to you guys, talk to you like this and hope you could hear me and make you dizzy and, hey, look where I am. And, I could do all that shit, I could walk my streets in the dark with my cell phone, but I'd rather sit here with a little bit of ambiance and play my little dumb tricks and do stuff like this and just be a little bit different, not like everybody else. We got to do it the BlindViews way, So yeah, it's just me. Got some gizmos and gadgets from the band days that we didn't get rid of. And I got the Unibasis pops in once in a while and we do some things. We chitty chat and get goofy. We just did the Name That Tune thing, which there were some glitches and hiccups because it wasn't as fair as we tried to make it because of different lag times and all that, but people seem to have fun. And yeah, so and we try to make it fun, different, mix it up a little bit, just a little more reverb. That's right. Yes, I don't do the Seymour thing because Seymour has his own voice, which I can't replicate live. But cool, Jenny. I'm glad you did too. I don't know, Kathy. It's hard to say. That's one thing I don't try to predict YouTube, because as soon as you fall into a thing, you get comfortable and you know the rules and you read everything, so you can say, okay, all right, what can I say? What can I say? What's going to get me, a strike? What's going to get me flagged? What's going to get me my YouTube channel yanked and all that other good stuff? So you read the rules and the regs and their little privacy this and that and their, all that shit, terms of this and that. You go, okay, cool, got it. So you mind your P's and Q's and you push the envelope, you step over the line once in a while, and everything's good. And the next thing you know, what happened? Wait, what's going on now? So you go back and you read the thing and it's changed. So they change shit all the time. They don't tell you. They don't send you a thing saying, not even an email or anything or a private message in your box or nothing. They don't say, hey, we changed some shit, go read it. No, they just change it. And then if you're lucky enough and you watch the right channel, somebody on YouTube will say, hey, do you know they just changed all this shit on YouTube? And you're like, fuck. So now you got to go back and find it and find what they changed and, Well, thanks, Kath. Could Seymour do his own live chat? No, he couldn't, actually. What's up, Kookie? Evie's back. Oh, and Sharon. Sharon and Kookie are here together again. You are the husband and wife team, right? What's up? I'm not Chuck. But Janice. Yeah, I thought I learned that during the Name That Tune. Cool. That's cool. But yeah, it's kind of hard. I mean, like I said, you got guys. Lou just left, but you know, you guys got guys like Lou who don't care. It's fun. They just want to do it. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, Kickstart. Cool. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you're right. Even Philip DeFranco is not told. He has to find out the hard way. Sounds like pop rock. Yeah, it does sometimes. No, I didn't see Lola in here, ma'am. Feels like AOL chat days, yeah. And the other thing is I like to keep this, for lack of a better term, the safe place, you know, the safe space. I hate that term, but it's just that I want people to want to come, you know, and not going, oh, I'd like to go over and watch BlindViews, but that asshole's probably going to be there and start shit with me, so I'm not going to go. Or they'll watch and they'll just lurk. They won't, you know, participate because they don't want any confrontations and shit. So yeah, hippie, figure out what you're doing, man, and figure it out and get focused and organized, and I think you'll be doing all right. Oh, you and Lola got to meet up? That's cool. I'd like to get together with Lola someday. But yeah, so you know, and for the most part, everybody complies. Like I said, even Lou and Mark Fun Jones, they got their little spat going on, and I asked them both. I was like, hey, you know, when you're in here, just kind of keep it under wraps so nobody gets uncomfortable, because we're just having fun. We're here to have fun. You know, if you want to fight, there's a place to fight. And when there's a place to have fun, and, you know, Lou understands. He's a bouncer at a bar. You know, you want to go into the bar and belly up to the bar and with your buddies and have some fun and laugh and giggle and talk real loud and drink beer. You don't want to be ducking chairs and glasses flying around the room and running from gunshots and shit. No, you're just there to have some fun. And that's what I want this to be. And when it turns that it's not, then I'm not going to do it anymore. But for the most part, everything runs pretty smooth. And I do got my wrench, who is quick with the wrench. And I threw a couple extras in. So we're usually covered. And people got my blind back. Yeah, hippie, it can take up a lot of time if you do it right, you know. And that's what I try to say to some of these people. Yeah, same rules as Roadhouse. That's why I try to, you know, say to some of these folks that, yeah, you want to make it your full-time job because it seems so easy. And all you got to do is just blah, 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 blah. Hey, hit upload. And the money's just going to come rolling in. But the real honest to goodness truth about it is if you want to actually make a living on here, which there's a tiny small percent that actually do. But if you want to do it and do it right and get money, you got to put a lot of time into it. It's not just making a video. It's the editing and making it that people want to watch it. And getting that audio right, so it's not, hi, this is BlindViews, and I'd like to talk to you today, and here's my intro. And, you know, and blows your ears. Okay, I'm back. You know, getting all that shit right. And then now you got that. Now you got to edit, you know, get everything all nice and think of content that people actually want to watch. You got to be some kind of personable. You can't be just some, robot, or people's not going to want to watch you. And then you have to kind of find your little niche and figure out what you have to give to people that they're going to want to watch. Okay, that's your part. Boom. All right. Now, if you want people to really, really watch you, now you got to do your work. Okay, well, Mark Fun Jones popped in, and Lou popped in, Dave Hughes popped in. Okay, well, the next time I see them guys pop, on a live stream, I'm going to pop in. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I can't stay long, but I'm here. Hey, remember me? Yeah, thanks. You support me, I support you. And then, watch this person's video and watch that person's video. And then going in, and the more people you get, the harder it is, because now instead of having 25 comments you can read and go, oh yeah, thanks guys, appreciate it, da 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 da. Now you got 250 comments that you got to read and reply to. I mean, you don't have to, but if you do, people say, hey, he's answering me, he's listening, he's paying attention, he's talking to me. That's funny, Evie. But yeah, so I mean, it's a lot more work than some people think. And then the more people you get, I mean, even if you have 200 subscribers, you might have a troll, one asshole that wants to mess with you. Now, when you get 5,000 subscribers, guess what? Now you got 50 assholes that want to fuck with you for no reason at all. So it's just a thing, So I'm kind of like in the middle. I don't want to, this ain't my jobby poo, but it is something that I like doing. And if I put the time in and I'm getting money, then I'm going to do it the best I can. I'm going to get some money, and I'm going to try not to push the line and get my channel shut down or get demonetized. I'm going to get the money if I can get the money. And since we're talking about money, I'll just say it. Anybody who is on YouTube and wants to make money and says, I'm on YouTube and I want to make money, I would appreciate it if you clicked on my super chat, or, hey, I have a Patreon page. Put your little thing at the end screen or whatever. I got a Patreon page and whatever. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's like I said, you fucking got a 10-minute video, and the first 4 minutes of your video is, okay, like, subscribe, share, click this button, click that button. Don't forget to look at my Patreon, and don't forget to go to my PayPal page. And if you buy anything on Amazon, please buy it from me. Don't use your shit. Click on my Amazon account and buy it, because I make money. And if you want to buy my t-shirts, you can just go over to here to this Spreadshirt thing and shit. And I have coffee cups, and I have stickers, and I have... Now I want the video. Hi, this is my video for today. Thanks for stopping in. Boom. That's what drives me nuts. Beat me over the head with all your bullshit for 4 minutes out of your 10-minute video. It's sufficient enough that if I like you and I want to find your address and you have it listed, you have it posted, I know where to click and I know where to find it. If I want to send you an email, if you have your email address up, I know where to find it. If I say, hey, I like these guys, they mentioned they had a Patreon page, I know where to find that link. I'm sure you got it somewhere. Or I'll wait for that end screen where it says Patreon and this and that, and here's my Facebook and all that other shit. If I want to find it, I'll find it. You don't have to beat me over the head with it. You can say, hey, thanks for coming. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and we do have a Patreon page. That's pretty much all we need. Not, by the way, I got this, that, buy, gimme. Okay, I went to the Grand Canyon today. Did you see it? Here's some drone footage. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that shit makes me want to kill people. Make me want to choke a bitch. And I see people saying stuff like, I'd buy a coffee cup and all that shit, and you got shirts and all that stuff. if this continues to go and continues to grow, there will be a time where I will be doing that stuff. I'll have a Patreon link. I'll have a place where you can order t-shirts or mugs or something, you know, keychain, whatever the fuck it is. I will have that. But there's another thing that I think I talked about before too. If you have, you know, you just reached your 1,000 subscribers and you can monetize, and you go ahead and monetize, and you put 4 ads on your video, and you're pushing your Patreon, and you're pushing your t-shirts, and you're pushing all your junk, you got 1,000 subscribers. And it probably took you damn near a year to get 1,000 subscribers. So you got a few people that watch you. And out of those 1,000 subscribers, you probably got a what, 200 view count? Those 200 people don't really want to sit through 5 commercials, ads. They don't want to listen to your spiel about selling you all your shit. Make videos that I want to watch, and I'll come back and watch. And then when more people come and watch, because you have something to show, and then you get to that certain point, then you can go, okay, I got people. I could lose 200 subscribers tomorrow, and I still got a shitload. So if I throw up some shit and annoy some people because I'm pushing my product, my merch, and I lose 200 subscribers, it's really not going to affect me that much. But when you are starting out and you're trying to get people to come on over and watch your shit and be subscribers and keep coming back and watching your shit, beating them over the head with all this garbage isn't going to get them to stay. That's why you're going to be at, you know, 200, 220, oh, 200, 250, oh, 199. And that's why a lot of people lose it, because they get that in, I can make YouTube videos and make money. Woohoo! I really don't have to do anything. I can just play video game and record it, and everybody can watch me play a video game, and I can talk and laugh. Ha ha ha! Look, where's the money? Or if I'm a girl, I can, woo! Look at me. Was that good enough? Give me money. That only lasts so long, you know. That's an instant. But if you want to be on here for a while, yeah, you can't go too hard too quick. So yeah, like I said, one day I probably will have some junk to sell, and I'll tell you, I'm selling my junk because I want to make a buck. I put a lot of time into this, and if you guys like it, then hey, have some stuff. Throw me a buck or two and buy my shit. I'm not just going to say just give me money because I'm awesome and I made a video. Here, at least buy some of my shit, you know? But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way I see it. It takes a long time to build this shit up. What the hell am I talking about? I have no idea about the Josh drama. No, I don't know nothing about no Josh drama. That's why I got a wrench in here. They can handle it. Is he spouting off again? At me, or at Carolyn, or who? Or Evie? Or all three? Carolyn might not even be in here anymore, but... Oh, again, Josh T. Yeah, that one again. Yeah. Oh, at Evie? Yeah, he doesn't like Evie for some reason. But, hey. Thanks, Kookie. We just discussed it. This is the place. And we talked about the other night, too. If Mikey from Living Free would happen to pop in here. And, Miss King, thank you. If Mikey from Living Free would happen to pop in here, and he was like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm just here to see what you guys are talking about. Streaming Bean. and somebody started getting on his shit, I would say, yo, no, he's here. He ain't causing no trouble. Don't do it. But if he started, then he'd be out. But that's just the way I want this place to be. He doesn't like that you're from Russia. Well, too damn bad. I was watching, I had left a, or no, I think Bama Mike left a comment on one of my videos. And he's from Alabama, of course. And some dude from Texas got on and just started saying, oh, well, why don't you go pick up your wife at the welfare office, and you live in Alabama, it's the poorest fucking state, and blah, 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 blah. And just started with him, man, for no fucking reason. It's like, why? Well, what is it about people? You know? I sit here and make a video. You see my face, you hear my words, I tell you what I feel. If you don't like it, fine. But what is it about these people that just sit home and, you know, and people say that I have no this and I'm a troll and I got no life and nothing better to do and I'm just a old, worn out, washed up, tattooed asshole and I need to just go hang myself and all this other bullshit. But what makes it that these morons that are sitting at home, truly probably in their mommy's basement with nothing to do all fucking day long, but put up their little blank avatar, hide behind your computer screen and just click away on the keys. I'm going to talk bad about you. I'm going to call you names because you can't do nothing about it. But if you were standing right here in front of me, you wouldn't say shit because I would choke the living shit right out of you. There'd be dog snot flying out of your nose. I'd hit you so hard your mom would scream. But hey, that's what aggravates me so much about these people. They're so fucking big and bad over there, behind the monitor where you can't see them. And you just want to choke a motherfucker. I mean, I don't mind the word troll. I don't consider myself a troll because like I said, I don't have 9 stock accounts and I don't go, you know, I don't go over to Mikey's page and leave fucking a whole bunch of shitty comments. No, I have a BlindViews page with the little eye. And if you see the little eye and it says BlindViews, I said it. Anything other than that, it ain't me. I'll make a video and say, Mikey's an asshole, he's a dickhead. I'm not going to, that's it. You can respond to me. I'm not going to go hide behind my computer on my keyboard and go over to Mikey's as Jim Smith and type all kinds of garbage. That's not what I do. I don't go, oh, where's his Facebook page? I'm going to go leave him. No. Where's his Twitter? No, I don't care. I think that's childish bullshit. Yeah, that's true, Evie. I mean, hey, you might not like what I say. That's okay. You might not agree with me. That's okay. You don't have to agree with, I don't have to agree with everybody. If we all agreed and we all thought the same, this would be a boring ass place to live. Yeah, men do like drama. Just different kinds of drama. And what I've noticed about the difference between men and women and their drama, and yes, I am going to do a blanket statement, but men can scream and holler and bitch and fight with each other, and then, okay, we squashed it. Hour later, we're back at the bar drinking together. Women can say something about, oh, I don't like that nail polish. Well, guess what? 5 months from now, remember that time when you said about my nail polish, bitch? Yeah, they hold on to that shit forever. But a dude, let me scream at you, shove you, maybe punch you in the head or something, and then we're done. But girls, oh. Oh, the huntress got some Long Islands in her. Well, yeah, Evie, well, they like to hate on me too, probably not as much as you. But I mean, you're a pretty young lady, so they feel they can give you more shit and get away with it, you know? Assert their dominance, but it's like they kind of do the same thing to me, you know, especially what makes it so funny to me is when people, oh, you're fucking tattoos and you got all them damn tattoos. Well, you know what? I'm old. Back when I was getting tattoos weren't like all acceptable. When if you had tattoos, you weren't getting a job. You better have long, you know, don't have no shit on your hands or on your neck. You got to have them someplace where you can cover them up. Because if anybody saw them, you were in a motorcycle gang or you were some kind of thug, or people would walk across the street because you were a horrible person because you had tattoos. Nowadays, it's acceptable. Everybody and their mother has a tattoo. Everybody has something. A butterfly, a fucking dragonfly, whatever, tramp stamps, whatever. Everybody has a fucking tattoo. And I do mean everybody. And it's totally okay. It's the norm. So, oh, I'm just some kind of horrible fucking whatever loser old guy trying to be cool with tattoos. No. When I had tattoos, they were not acceptable. And if you said something like that to anybody with tattoos, you wouldn't talk again. Because back then, people with tattoos would grab you by your throat and bust your fucking jaw. And probably do a burnout on your head. It wasn't like now, you know, the banker, the accountant has a tattoo. No, it wasn't like that back then. Your artwork's pretty cool, Evie. That one that I think is a tree, isn't it? That thing's pretty cool. Yeah, see, Carolyn? In 1979, that shit wasn't acceptable. You had to get that shit like way up on your shoulder and always wear sleeves, or, you know, get that one on your ankle and that was underneath your socks and shit like that. You wouldn't get one on your neck or on the back of your hand or some shit. Yeah, tattoos used to be earned. You got that right. Yeah, Joe doesn't have a tattoo, but you know what I mean? Literally, just about everybody has a tattoo. That's, yeah. When you got a tattoo, you got a tattoo. And you usually hung with tattooed people and did tattooed people things. Oh, yeah, I bet, Evie. There's a lot of European countries back in the olden days where, yeah, you got tattoos for different reasons, but they went and kind of like our sailors, you know, they get, once they cross the equator, they get a tattoo of, I'm just saying this, I'm not stating this, don't quote me on this, but, you know, I know like one is like a little bird you get on your foot or something like that, and you get another one, a compass on your knee or something, you know, some shit like that. But when you cross the equator, you get a certain tattoo in a certain spot. Once you sail all 7 seas, you get another certain tattoo in another certain spot. And I know that's how a lot of people that did certain things or met certain ranks got, you know, their knees tattooed, their elbows tattooed with certain things and stuff. Yeah, a lot of guys back, even back in the day, you know, if they were the big thugs with tattoos, they weren't always all about out doing drugs and beating people up and stealing shit or whatever. Some of them were, you know, they were there like, hey, no, these kids are going to walk home from school and be safe because we're here. This lady's going to go to the store, walk from her car, get groceries, and come back in and get in her car and drive away with all her groceries and her money because we're here. Yeah, they weren't all a bunch of badasses that just wanted to go wreak havoc. Russian prison tattoos. Yeah, I bet they are pretty wild, Evie. Even the yard gnomes got tats. Bruh. I don't know why I'm burping. Hell to the yeah. Steampunk. You're funny. There's different places in the world where different tribe members get different ones, and well, even piercings and shit. Like I don't know, but because I always wear these glasses, but I got this thing in my nose. And I got this one along with the big earrings, but that's another one that the trolls just love to make fun of and all their shit. I'm a sissy ass faggot homo, this and that and the other thing, because I wear earrings. Only girls wear earrings. Yeah, well, I can bring you about 50 guys right now with more earrings and bigger ones than mine, and I'm sure you wouldn't say a word to them because you'd be squashed like a bug. And in like I said, certain tribes, you didn't get a bridge piercing unless you were like some kind of warrior or some shit. But not that I'm saying I'm a warrior, but yes, these things meant something to people back in the day. Live Unplugged, what up? Yeah, tattoo guys ain't all bad. They ain't all bad. But my point was just like, like I said, back in the day, 30 some years ago, tattoo was way different than going out to the tattoo shop now. Because you had to find somebody that did tattooing, because even giving tattoos wasn't really fucking a good thing. Now, there's one on like gas stations. There's a tattoo parlor in every other corner. And, but yeah, back then, man, just getting a tattoo and having one didn't mean the same thing as it does now. Steaming Bean has a piercing. Just about all of my tattoos have some kind of meaning. They're not just thrown on here just to put some ink on. What'd you say, Charles? I messed it. You're lucky. Yeah, it took a long time. The sleeves took a long time and actually cost a lot of damn money, too. Everybody asks me, how many tattoos you have? I just say one, because they all connect. The ones on my neck, the whole way down to my hand, this hand, they all connect. So yeah, I ran out of money, so I stopped getting them. That'd be a cool tattoo, Bean. Oh, earrings are for girly men. Yeah, I know. Stop it. I'll scratch your eyes. Well, you used to be able to tell, kind of get close to somebody by their number of tats, but now you can either tell their age or how much money they have. you see like these young athletes, football and basketball players and stuff, and they're all tatted up, full sleeves and everything. But yeah, all they do is just go in and say, okay, here's a couple $100,000, just have at it. However many settings, I'll be back till it's all done. Not like my poor ass. Get one, scrounge for another year and get another one. And now I'm to the point where once you get so old, your skin gets really thin. The older you get, your skin gets thinner. And it's really hard to get a tattoo without getting blowouts or getting your skin ripped. Because it's like tattooing rice paper instead of skin. Yeah. When you got one of them turkey waddles under your chin, that's why I got a long beard, hides all that. Oh, thanks. You like my studio, Greg. Thanks. Janice, you get the circle of death. Sorry about that. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Microsoft update. Something's not going to work when it's done. I know every time I get an update, something's fucked up. 2 things work, but 1 thing's broke. Later, Julie. Damn, there's still 80 people in here. Holy shit. Guess I'm the Saturday night entertainment. TV must suck. Tattoos are very addictive, Lynn. Yeah, tattoos are addicted. They, you go, hey, yeah, I'm just going to go get this little thing. Yeah, I'll go get a little, I don't know, little dragon or something. Yeah. Next thing you know, boom, you're covered. All right, oh dear, go eat them wings. Get your drink on. I know, talking and talking and talking about nothing, just rattling about dumb nothing. Yeah, TV is getting pretty piss poor. I got to agree with you on that one, Brian. Good Lord. I sit down, I watch some shit. I won't tell you what I watch because you all laugh at me, but I sit down with my wife. We watch all kind of stuff. And I do watch some crazy shit that I got involved in. But yeah, some of the housewives, Real Housewives of New York and all that shit. We watched that shit together and I laughed my ass off. Some of that stuff's funny as hell. Oh, man. Chat's flying now. As soon as I read 2 words and all of a sudden, poof, it's gone. Oh, Mississippi. Hi, Mississippi. I was just reading somebody's like to connect with creative people. Question for me, what's the best concert you've ever been to or worked lights on? Well, best concert I've ever been to, I'm going to have to say, was probably one of the, oh man, well, God, that's a hard one. Because like the Priest and Maiden, I saw Priest and Maiden together a couple times. And like one time I went, it was like Priest opened for Maiden, and Maiden finished out the night. And then another time I went, it was the other way around. So they would flip flop all the time. So it was two awesome bands that put on awesome shows. So that was up there. Kiss, I saw Kiss, so that's always an awesome show. Alice Cooper, another phenomenal show to see. So man, I don't know, the best. Oh, that's hard to say. And that Trans-Siberian Orchestra stuff I was talking about, woo, that's an awesome show. Everything about the show, the music, the performers, the whole stage show setup, the lighting, all the effects. They got snow and all kind. I mean, it's a phenomenal show. And for my blind ass, I pay attention to everything. I usually catch and see things that all right, Mad Charger. I try to see everything. You know, I look at shit. I take time when I do see it. I mean, I miss a lot of stuff, but I look at stuff and I pay attention to things. Like for instance, at the Trans-Siberian Orchestra thing, my wife's like, "What are you looking at?" Because the show's down there on the stage, and I'm sitting up because we were up in actually, my brother-in-law took us, and he had a booth. He has one of the a box. It was because he has Penguin tickets, season tickets for the Penguins. But so we went there anyway. So I'm looking up into the rafters and shit. She's like, "What in the hell are you looking at?" But there was all kinds of stuff up there, like spotlights. There was guys up there running along the trusses. The guy sitting down there talking, he said, and it was a snowy evening, and all this snow starts falling. And I'm like looking for the snow machine and shit like that. So it's stuff like that I look at, I pay attention to. And I appreciate, you know, that little spotlight that hits at the perfect time, and that guy you didn't even see is all of a sudden bathed in light, and fucking flames are shooting up behind. So I mean, I just love that shit. Yeah, I did see Ted live, Rob, and yeah, that was a pretty cool video. There's another Lost in Vegas. Check them guys out, Rob. If you like that guy, check out Lost in Vegas. It's two black dudes, and they are self-proclaimed rapper fans. You know, they like urban music and rap stuff, but they sit down and they listen to Megadeth, Metallica, Judas Priest, Slayer, all kinds of stuff. And they actually, you know, they talk about it, and they give their opinion of the music, and you can tell the guys like music because they just don't say, you know, dumb shit. They're like, "Oh man, where he broke it down there. Oh man, how did he play that fast?" And they stop it and they go back, "What did he just say?" And they analyze the lyrics and everything, man. It's pretty cool to see two black dudes that are rappers and into that style music sit down and just critique blazing metal, not just the, you know, top 40 la shit, but killer metal. Yeah, Camo Billy. We had fun. We had fun doing the Name That Tune. It was fun. Like I said, we're gonna do it again before he goes in for his surgery. It'll be a little while yet, a couple weeks, but yeah, we'll have another one to do for you before he goes in and gets all cut up again and then can't move his arm to for a while to play. John Hall, that's funny. Earl, what did you say? I saw Ted live too. Had to have his face glued back on. Yeah. The Motor City Madman. So you like that? Name That Tune, Yo-Yo Max? You like that? Did you guys enjoy it? Your mom saw Elvis. Wow. Yeah, hippie, we just hit the 2-hour mark. I think we're going to wind this down. I'm going to get on out of here myself. I've been up here too long, as always. I always make these things go way too long. So, yeah, everybody, thanks for stopping in and hanging with me on this Saturday night. Sorry I didn't post a Friday video, but I'm sure you guys didn't miss it that much. But I had some shit to do. I got some upcoming things to do, so I'll be kind of hit or miss with the videos. I'll get some out when and as I can, because as you guys know, I spent some time in doing my editing and try to have something to talk about, because truthfully, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about on Friday anyway, but I would have made a video. But yeah, I will get back at it. Thanks for joining good old BlindViews on this Saturday. I'll see you guys hopefully Monday. But I am working on another colored pencil drawing, so that's another thing that takes up a lot of time. So if you guys like watching me draw, hopefully this one won't be as long as the last one, video-wise anyway. But if you guys like watching me draw my shit, look forward to that coming up, because I'm working on one as we speak. Thanks for watching this BlindViews, and as always, guys, that is the way I see it. Later, Last Crew.
Cue lights. Test.
Yeah, I'll let
Test.
you
1, 2.
listen to some
Ready in
unit
3,
basis jams
2,
and look at
1.
some BlindViews pictures on your way out. Later, guys.